to share so that I can flesh it out for you. Then you can present. Okay. So same
Sorry,
arrangements yesterday.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I sent you presentation.
Yes,
in
I saw
WhatsApp.
it. I saw already.
Sir, kindly open it, please.
Okay, sure. You will be in which group, Nabil?
Group 1.
Group 1. Okay.
Okay, may I start? What?
Give us a few minutes. I think another 1 or 2 minutes, then I'll present for you. No worries. Let me do the quick sharing so you can see that. Is this the document, Nabil?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I will stand by first. Let me stop sharing. So at least once everybody's in, it's proper. Okay, good. Good afternoon, everyone. It's good to see everybody back again after a good, fruitful discussion. I hope you had with your group members in terms of organizing. So again, our aim for today is to share how we can organize our different exercises for the different identification, classification of exercise templates that we share. And then from there, we can have a bit more clarity in terms of which exercise should go in which of those 4 classifications. So this also gives you a bit more indication that am I doing the right exercise for the right intended adaptation. Okay, so that is the whole aim here. So so that when we discuss, I hope we have a more open-mindedness to see how we can again, I'll share this idea of organizing our exercises. Okay, with that, I will share group 1, who have already given me their template. So give me a minute. Share screen. Okay, so this is for group 1. And I'll let group 1 take over from here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, may I start now?
GG.
Yes, you
This is thank you very much, respected lecturers. Hello, everyone. This is the collective effort of my respected colleagues, group members. In this presentation, in sprints, we are targeting 3 areas. Day 1, we are focusing on speed. Day 2, we are targeting to strength, and day 3, we are focusing to endurance training. In general preparatory exercises in this area, day 1, we can do 8 to 10 minutes jogging for the particular warm-up, whole body stretching, mobility exercises A skip, B skip, coordination, likewise coordination, A skip, B skip, C skip, ankling, hopping, bonding, high knees as well. Day two, we are targeting, as already I have been told you, mobility exercises without weight for muscles activation, as well as resistance band exercises uh, for the activation of the muscles. Good morning exercise, good morning with bar we can do. Day three, warm up as previous. In specific development exercises area, we can do in this area standing starts, 3-pointer starts as well, 20-meter 4 time from starting blocks, 30-meter 2 time running on mini hurdles, 40-meter 2 time on mini hurdles for the development of stride length, as well as we can focus hip flexor extensor muscles uh, uh, in this kind of exercises. Day two, as already I have been told you, we can do some sledge push, approximately 20 to 30 meters, sprints against resistance, uh, whether we can use any kind of tire. Resistance band exercises, we have a lot of resistance band exercises for the development of hip flexor extensor muscles, uh, as well as we can do Nordic exercises for the development of hamstring. We can do also pistol squats in this particular area. In day three, bounding, we can do bounds, single leg bounding, double leg bounding, standing broad jumps, we can do in long jump pets. 60 meters 6 time uphills. In this specific training, we can also hilly area for coordinations as well. Now we are moving towards special preparatory exercises. In this area, we are focusing fast active drills, A skip, B skip, C skip, ankling. Ladder exercises, running with cones. We can do some agility exercises as well in this particular area for the development of speed. Now we are moving towards day two, strength session. In this area, we can do half squats, 70 to 80% body weight, bench press, power clean, Romanian deadlift, hip thrust, single leg squat, squat jumps. We can do in this particular area a lot of triple extension exercises. Everybody knows triple extension exercises will play very vital role in athletics. Now we are moving towards day three, multiple jumps, ankle hops, drop jumps, box jumps. We can do a lot of plyometric exercises. Now we are moving towards cool down, 8 to 10 minutes jogging, light jog, whether jogging or running we can do. Day two, static stretching, 10 minutes, glute exercises, hamstring, quadricep. We can hold 30 minutes, 30 seconds every exercise. Dynamic stretching, 10 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nabil, from Group 1. Anybody else from Group 1 want to add on to whatever your group mate have shared? Okay, if not, then we can proceed. Okay, for one, of course, definitely, in terms of classification of the exercise teams in relation to the four areas we have looked for, are pretty much in place. So for day one, what you have done is you have chunk up the activities in relation to, in preparation to how your exercises can be. So again, a way to look at it, what you can do is special preparatory exercises. You can even use the fast activity drills can actually go as part of your warm-up, because it is what I call activity that you will do in preparation for your specific development exercise and competition exercise. So it's a little bit of relation of nervous activation. So that where your general preparatory exercise is all about preparation for the exercise to help you to move into. In here, definitely you have indicated using ladder drums, ankling. Yeah, so definitely it will be good, because if you're doing it as a flow, would you do the special preparatory exercise before you will do the specific development exercise? As a question to you guys. In terms of the flow, if I were to do the assume that you're doing 8 to 10 minutes warm up, whole body stretching, mobility exercise, what will be the next set of exercise class will you be using? Will you be straight away going into the special development exercise and competition, or will it be the special preparatory exercise? How would you all do it? Just want to get some idea on it.
Special preparation before the real exercise.
Yes, okay, that would be great, because again, general warm-up, okay, again, we put it in these boxes. You can actually move this exercise in relation to what you're trying to achieve. So thank you, Chong, for that. So I will move the special preparatory exercise before I go into the special development exercises. So orange and the light blue box can switch up and down. So again, try not to fix the flow. Your flows should be in relation to what you want to achieve as an adaptation, how you're preparing the exercises to help you into this adaptation. Okay, so that will be pretty much for day one. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So I think in terms of the exercise series you have are pretty much comprehensive. So it's very good for day one. Day two, if you look at the exercise containment, your morning warm-up exercises are quite pretty much detailed. The only thing that I will look for is your second special development exercise and competition exercise. Nordic and piston squat will not have a direct part movements. So if I were to take that, slash, yes. Sprints with resistance, yes. Resistance exercises, I believe in terms of using drill or movement base, yes. Nordic exercise and piston squat, if you ask me, will move into special preparatory work already.
Special.
It is same muscle group, but it doesn't imitate the action. Okay, remember, that's how you want to classify. When you have an exercise, is it imitating the competition event movement? Yes, then it stays. If not, I can bring it down to preparatory exercise, because it is still targeting the muscle group, but not the movement that we're looking for. Clear? Okay?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
So that's how I will move that two exercise below. I think pretty much in the special preparatory exercise, you have quite a, series of exercises that you can always combine and use it, especially when you have that day two as part of your training regime. Day three, okay, pretty much endurance focus. So again, bound, standing, broad jump. Okay, bound could be more related as compared to standing broad jump. Standing broad jump, unless you are using it as part of what I call preparation for acceleration, then I might use it as part of special preparatory exercise, and then I link it up with acceleration. So again, when you do that exercise, again, what's the force generation looks like? Is it from 0 speed to explode? Then where does it match? It matches my starts. Then I will do this as a preparatory exercise. Then I move into my accelerate or block starts. So again, that's how you will move. Bounding, like I said, it is clear cut. It is movement based. So again, very much related to from 0 speed to accelerating into a faster speed. So we use bound-like action so that the 10 bound definitely stays in the orange box. So probably the standing broad jump might come down to the light blue box if you are planning to use it as part of, let's say, block starts. Do I make myself a little bit more clear, or is it confusing?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. And then yes, the 60 time as intent of doing acceleration as an endurance activity in relation to, yes, you can do 60-meter uphill runs as part of endurance preparation. So that can be very similar to what you call your special development exercise. Yes, you can do that. But again, watching the gradient will help a little bit more. Again, if I'm going to prepare using it for the intent, what is my contact time going up slope also will be have impact, because this is special preparation, specific condition in relation to going towards competition. So when I'm using run, I want to be mindful of my what I call the gradient of my slopes. Okay. And then of course, definitely your general exercise as part of cooling down, dynamic exercises, pretty much you can slow down in terms of the cooling down. You could look into more recovery, rehabilitation kind of exercise rather than dynamic movements. So again, remember, we still want to bring the body's homeostasis down. So even if I'm doing general preparatory exercise, probably a lot of recovery. Well, like you mentioned, glutes and hamstring, quadriceps. What are the muscle group that you would like to create a rehabilitation kind of recovery? It is still a general preparation, general preparatory exercise to give the muscle a readiness for the following session. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Yeah. Let me check is whether Mr. Akui not there. Mr. Ria is around.
Yeah, it's around.
It's around. Oh, okay, but maybe not near his computer yet. Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you. So I hope you guys get an idea where some of these exercises can go, even for events such as sprints, that we have a lot of varieties in place. But again, make sure they should resemble. So always go back to that, what I call the small boxes that I indicate. The key thing, where does it belong to? Which exercise goes there? So if it's not required to be there, then I move either up or down in this entire spectrum of how I place the exercises, so that we do the correct exercise for the right adaptation that we're chasing for. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Group 1. Thank you, guys. Okay. I'll stop sharing. Maybe anybody from Group 2?
Yeah.
Hi,
Here.
Carol. Okay. Are you able to share screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
This is done by myself only because there is no people in my group just now.
No worries. Okay, no worries. We can see how much you have put them together. So without fear, no worries. You can do this.
Okay. So for the warm-up, still dynamic warm-ups and drills for 15 minutes for day 1.
Mhm.
And for the SDE and CE work, for day 1, I do the drive phase. So block start to first hurdle, and also block start to the 3 hurdles. So each one will be 3 sets with 1 hurdles, and another one is 3 sets with 3 hurdles. Yeah, and with the recovery 3 minutes. So for the SPE work, I put in squat, but with explosive one. Yeah, so and next will be GP will be putting the core strengthening and the static stretch. So for the day two, we'll focus on the endurance a little bit, dynamic warm up also, and drills 8 to 12 hurdles with shorter distance between hurdles with two set 3 times, and also 60 to 80-meter run,
Mhm.
3 times 3s.
Okay.
And also add in frequency drills for the SPU walk, and
Okay.
also static and with static stretch. So day 3 dynamic warm up also, and then 3 to 5 hurdle run, 3 set with 3 times, and hurdle jumps 5 hurdles in a row with 3 sets,
Mhm.
and core strengthening and static stretch.
Okay. Can. Just a quick check, Carol. When you do for day 2 and day 3, day 2 is more endurance focused. What about day 3? What will be the focus like?
Day 3 focus will be on the acceleration.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And day 1 also acceleration, because you're going up to first hurdle and up to 3
Day
hurdles.
day
Oh,
1
day-
is drive.
Or for dry phase. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can. Here, the order of exercises, let's touch on that first. In terms of how you have placed them, pretty much is what we're expecting. So for day 1, you have your warm-up exercises, your preparation, followed by specific work for drive. And then, of course, as a continuation, you have done squats as an exercise. So here, it is what I call it is a carry on to ensure the muscle not required to work specific to the movement, but you still want the muscles to be engaged. So you do the squats. That is how you have positioned it. And as you move down to general preparatory recovery, yeah, the core work and so on that pretty much in place. So this is how you can do that. Okay. If I were to do, let's say, as an example, if I were to bring the frequency drill on day 2, and if I were to use it for day 2, would you still do it that after the endurance or before the endurance workout? That's a question for you for day 2. So
You
have
mean the frequency drills?
yes, and the 8 to 12 times. Okay, which one will you be doing first?
Frequency drills.
Okay, frequency drill. So I said we want to ensure that you know how, even though you put them here, but when you're preparing your own exercise, you can know how to shift that, because of the intent is to create the drills to be fast moving so that you want to get a good activation of the legs. And then you want to create what we call the speed endurance, where you're bringing them over 8 to 12 hurdles. Okay, so that's how you can create. So always with the intent to do endurance as part of still having speed in mind, how you bringing the exercises. Instead of a static exercise, you can probably look for a lot more on glutes and hamstring related activities or stretches or rehabilitation, because your 2 days or the first 2 days of work could be quite heavy because of the expectations. Okay, so while you have day 3 here, which is perfectly okay in terms of the order, okay, in terms of holiday, in general sense, day 3 could be a recovery day. Because we don't need to do an activity here, you can do a recovery day. So day 3 it can become day 4. You know what I mean? So you have a high intensity acceleration start, and you do endurance, you recover, so that you want to be fresh for your acceleration activities.
Yeah.
You always look from what we call a lot more from what we call fatigue recovery ratio. If activity has a lot of neuro activity done, I want it to recover. So even because you have your frequency run, it could be also quite demanding if I'm doing a follow on from day 1. So then day 3, probably you want to do a very light, maybe just core activities, maybe only focusing on general preparatory exercises and a little bit of specific preparatory exercises, maybe core muscle indication or training and all that. So that way there will not be intensive workout related done. Okay. So
Yeah.
again, it's good to see how you have placed the order, but in terms of density, be free to move things. Okay.
Yeah.
Brother Kavit, anything to add?
And no, it's okay.
Okay. So it's quite nice to see how you have placed that in terms of the order. Again, you can use the two contexts. Okay. Again, the hurdle jumps with the acceleration activity. Again, you can both could have very similar what we call ground contact times. So you can use that as an indicator. It could be a preparation for your acceleration, or it could be a follow-on, what I call endurance, contact time endurance related. Okay, so that's how you can always maneuver these exercises. Okay, so always remember you are looking for an adaptation. What adaptation do you want to have? That will always be the main driver, concern, yes, driver for us when we put exercises in what I call a back-to-back sequence. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, anybody from group 3, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can I share the screen?
Yes, please.
Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, can you see this?
Yeah, we can see this.
Great. So we have given a warm-up for general preparatory exercises, dynamic warm-up followed by hurdle mobility exercises. And for spatial development exercise and competition exercises, we are focusing on the throw session. And we have given throw session, which includes standing throws around 5 to 6 and full turn throws around 15 to 20. And for spatial preparation, we have done medicine ball vertical throws, which includes around 4 to 5 reps, 4 sets, and depth jumps, 3 sets, 5 repetitions, and followed by cool down, which includes slow jogging and passive stretching. And day second, we are focusing the lifts. So in warm up, we have given jogging, different mobility exercises, and a spatial warm up with the barbell, followed by Olympic lifts, which is we are targeting around 85 to 95%. And the sets will be 5, repetition will be 2 to 5. And we have given exercises, power snatch, squat, bench press, and we have given some twisting, which can be done by plate or barbell maybe. And we have given bench fly, which is a very useful exercise for discus throwers. And in the cool down, we have given light jogging followed by some foam rolling. And the day 3, we are having active rest and some good warm up or some partner stretchings we have given. So this is from our side.
Okay. Okay. And Brother Kavit, you want to share?
Okay. But I think I love this training program. It's medium,
Thank you.
heavy, it's medium, heavy, and recovery. It's nice.
Thank you.
It's nice. And they follow the training program, very good structures, from dynamic warm up to mobility, and then do some technical training, and after that do power. Power means use the medicine ball and jumps, and then after that do slow jogging. And second day they focus on maximal strength. It's good program. It's
Thank
good
you,
program.
sir. Thank you.
Okay, Virat, could you please to check about the intensity, volume, and recovery?
Yeah. I think for in terms of the intensity wise, you can see quite a fair bit of order or structure, how you're doing it for your medicine ball throws. Again, like I said, would be quite on the high level as well. Because in terms of explosive motions, we cannot be doing it at medium intensity. We will really want to. So again, if that day is going to be what I call a relatively intense day, then you want to check what will be the loading as well. So again, you can always orientate again, but the good thing is the repetition. And in terms of the number of times you're doing it is relatively low. Okay, 4 times of
Actually, we have just
yeah.
mentioned the load, but the intensity is definitely high because it's a explosive work.
Yeah.
So we have actually just mentioned the load because it feels light. It doesn't give you much load. So if there is a good recovery available, we are doing less repetitions, not too much sets. So I guess we forgot to mention the intensity.
Okay,
Otherwise,
sure.
it's definitely high.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So again, just to ensure that you guys when you're looking at your load in terms of intensity, volume, and recovery, it's good to have a mention on how would you be executing it. Again, it's
Definitely.
good to plan them, but also it's good to reduce if you don't see that movement quality for the day doesn't come up. So always good to observe that as coaches, because again, we want to ensure that you want to manage the body fatigue recovery as much as possible. Okay, Ken.
Okay, great.
Okay, I think it's quite a well structured in terms of the flow. It's quite
Yes.
well put together.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
So should I stop?
Yeah, you can stop sharing. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, anybody from group 4? Okay, Kajun.
Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Vira and Mr. Inkawit. So this is the program for group 4. So basically, day 1 we will starting out with the hurdle mobility exercise with medicine ball. So we will work with the walkover, overhead, as well as the side step as well. So 5 hurdles in between, 3 reps, each walk back, rest, recovery. Then coming into the preparation is plyometric box, step up. Then with 2 sets, 6 repetition, 85 to 95%. And coming to the development and the workout will be the slash run speed for 2 sets, about 2 repetition, 95%, 5-minute rest in between. Then we will have a 14-step approach towards takeoff position with the low hurdle, 2 sets, 5 repetition, 95% as well. Then cool down with the core stabilization exercises and the static stretching. Then the next day we will go for the active rest. Maybe we can go for the pull session before we go for the full run-up jump. So day 3 we will starting off with the 10-minute jogs and the mobility exercises. Then we will go for the full run-up jump for about 2 sets, 4 reps, 8-minute rest in between. Then after that, it's medicine ball exercise first, then only we go for the full run-up jump. Yeah. So these are the 3 days.
Okay. Okay. So your intent to use the medicine ball exercise will be what will be the purpose, at least so you can get your ideas there?
Okay, this I think I need Chong to explain for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, can you repeat the question again?
Okay, the question is, you say that you all be doing the medicine ball exercise before the full run-up. So what will be the intent of doing that before the full jump?
Actually it's after the full jump. It's a continue exercise after the full jump, because
okay.
Day 3 is actually focused on the full jump. After you finish a full jump, and then we do some medicine ball exercise. And after that, then we do the cool down.
Okay. Because earlier Kajun said that the exercise will come first, so that's why we want to align how you guys will be placing the exercise order in terms of what you like to do. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Okay. Brother Kavit, you want to start or you're on mute?
Yes, no, yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure between this one.
Mhm.
Which one should go first? See, this is a sled run and also 14-step approach.
Mhm.
It can be both. Maybe you can do plyometric first and then you can do a sled run later. Can be both.
I think we mix up.
Yeah.
Is it we mix up the SPE and the STE?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, so I think we mix up the plyometric steps. I mean, even the medicine ball, supposedly
Uh-huh.
after the
Uh-huh.
hurdle mobility exercise,
Uh-huh.
then it will be plyometric. Then only we start with the sledge and the 14-step
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we mix up this.
Can
Yeah,
be
so sorry.
because the intensity of the plyometric is more than sled run. So
Okay,
I
understood.
think if you can Swift, it will be good for the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Inkawi. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I think in terms of the order, in terms of your flow, is quite nice. You have a day before you do what we call a short, so basically medium approach. We focus on speed related matters with the low hurdles. And then 2 days later, you are actually going into the full jump preparation. So again, a very nice lead up of activities in preparation for the second day, which could be the more of the what I call priming day, the very important day. Okay. So again, like I said, be open to moving the special preparatory exercise up and down from your special development exercises and competition exercises in relation to the, again, we talk about ground contact, what is the intended adaptation I'm chasing. So that is always very important. And if the ground contact from the plyometrics helps the speed execution, why not? Okay. So on here, on the day 2 or day 3, you can do the medicine ball as a conditioning general, what I call power maintenance exercise. So again, the focus should be the full. That is where you're doing it full focus, and then the medicine ball will come in as a support for the so-called maintenance of your power throughout.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So again,
All right.
yeah, nice flow in terms of exercise.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Vira. Thank you.
Good. I think very nice in the flow. Okay. Next group 5.
Thank you, Group 4.
Thank you, Group 4.
From group 5. Heavy thunderstorm here.
Visible now.
Okay, group 5.
So for group 5, so for our general preparation, for day 1, we started in dynamic warm-up and hip mobility exercises like hurdle hip mobility with the volume is 10 hurdles per 3 sets per exercises or per figure. The intensity is only 70% and the recovery depends on the athlete. And on the day 2, still dynamic warm-up, and then activation of the muscle, like sprint drills. And then after that is reaction drills with 20-meter sprint. And the volume is 8 reps for 6 sets, but only for 60% intensity. And the recovery is also depends on the athlete. And then for day 3, also for dynamic warm-up again, and then also active exercises for total body.
Okay.
And for our specific development and competition, the last three stride take off with pole. The technique is 8 to 10 strides full jump, and the volume is 10 reps for 12 sets, and the intensity is 95%, and the recovery depends on the athlete recovery.
Mhm.
And then for day 2, static high knee with resistance band for 10 seconds. And then for the competition exercises, speed with or without pulse. The volume is 4 reps for 60 meters, and then 4 reps for 80 meters. The intensity is 85%, and the recovery is 6 minutes or 8 minutes. And for day 3, double leg jump over the mini hurdles, but only for 6 inches, uh, six, uh, 6 hurdles. And then strength is we do half squat. And for the volume is 3 sets for 8 reps. Intensity is 85%. And the recovery is for 2 minutes up to 4 minutes.
Mhm.
And for the specific preparation, for day 1 it's jumping drill. Then the volume is 40 meters per 8 exercises. Intensity is 70%. And the recovery is also depends on the athlete. And for day 2, running drills or pocket drill. In 6 repetitions per 6 sets of 40 meters with 70% intensity, and the recovery is depends on the athlete. And for our day 3, half squat without bar or weight, and in 8 sets for 10 repetitions. And intensity is only 60%, and the recovery is depends also in the athlete. And for general preparation, recovery exercises on sand like ankle exercises. And then after that is static stretching.
Mhm.
And for the volume is 2 sets for 10 meters per exercises for 60% intensity, and the recovery is depends on the athlete. Then for day 2 is jogging for 5 laps on the grass for we can also jog barefoot for the our foot mobilization. And then after that is static stretching,
Mhm.
and with 40% intensity, and the recovery is also dependent on the athlete. And the last is for day 3 is 4 exercises with 2 sets and 6 repetitions, 6 to 8 repetitions for every exercises, and the intensity is 95%. The recoveries depend on the athlete. Then after that is static stretching.
Okay, Ken, thank you. Anybody else from group 5 want to jump in to share anything more before we start?
Mr. Vera,
Yes.
I just want to add the day 1
Mhm.
on the SDE and CE work.
Mm.
On the loading is velocity is 10 repetition to 12 repetition. There's a little bit typo.
Oh, okay. So not
Right.
okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, understand. Okay, so far
Still in
we
the
go by day, so we can see whether one is in the order for the day. If it's okay, then we will like pass, and then as we go to the second days, we see whether is there anything that we need to reorganize the exercises in the sport. Yeah. So I think for day 1, pretty much your dynamic mobility exercise with hurdle mobility exercise definitely helps in the preparation, the general preparation exercises. Moving into your special development exercise and competition exercise, you have 3 steps, and then you follow on with 8 to 12 strides for takeoff. Okay, so again, it matches the exercise description. Special preparatory exercise, we put jumping drills. Can I say what is the 40 N means? 40 meters? Just want to clarify,
3 meters,
40 meters. So you're looking more like those type of bounding, that kind of exercises? Or is it, when you say jumping drills, a bit more clarity in that? What kind of jumping drills are we talking about?
Plyometric drills,
Plyometrics. So again, is it a static or is it dynamic?
dynamics.
Dynamic. Okay, so good to indicate dynamic jumping drill. So at least we know that is on the move. So you have that as part of that. And recovery wise, I think pretty much you are in the good flow. So again, in terms of the exercise description, I think it fits the field. So for day 2, again, you look at for the dynamic exercises, activation of sprints, drills, okay, perfect, okay. Then we move into exercises related to static high knee with resistance. Okay, again, for 10 seconds on the spot, and then I believe it is a follow-on to do with the speed with and without the bar. Right? I believe that's how you're linking the exercises. Can I right to say that? Or am I seeing it differently? Yeah.
It's like a run up with poles or
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the SDE exercise, the static high knee resistance. It's going to be a complement to the speed. It means you are using that as part of the add-on to the speed development. Correct?
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay. And then you have your running drills. What is PAP drills? Sorry. Any specific ones? Post activation potentiation drills. Is that?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, post activation potentiation.
For example, actually, I don't know how to write the correct way. So normally we do something like half squat jump for 4 to 6 repetition, and we just go for the speed sprinting 30 or 40 meters. That's
Okay.
it. Right.
Okay. Can. So then a good question to the group. Would you do it before your SDE or after? If you have a post activation potentiation drill. Where
We
would you
do
put the exercise?
we do SPE first.
SPE first, then you move into the so-called speed, right? Okay,
Yep.
perfect. So again, just to align the orders so that we are in the right flow. Again, recovery, static exercise, again, quite a, what I call, strong day. So again, look into, rather than static exercise, a lot more on hamstring, glutes, or the whole posterior chain recovery, rather than just a static exercise. So again, to formulate the recovery. Day 3, activation, total body. And then now we have a pause. Okay, which way is the double leg jump over mini hurdle will be specific to pole vault. The orange one, you all have see a competition exercise. You put strength and half squat. Where will that match? Where would it be? Where would you bring it then here? Would it be in the orange box, or should it move into the lighter blue box?
Once again,
Okay,
sir.
I repeat again. So in day 3, your orange box under SDE, you put double leg jump over mini hurdle. How what I call exact, how much of that exercise imitates pole vault?
Okay, actually this exercise, for 3 days, we focus on the strength, but for the exercise, SDE, guess is not imitate to the event.
Yes. So what you need to do
Yes.
is you can bring it down to special preparatory work.
Okay.
Okay,
Actually,
so
I'm quite confused with
okay,
this
SDE,
term.
SDE, okay, special development exercise and competition exercise should have pole vault movement as the action, whether it's in the full
Okay.
sequence or in parts.
Or maybe we can change
Okay,
it to
anything
single
other
leg.
than that in terms of the double leg hops, strength, which is going to be very much the muscles that can be involved, but not imitating the exercise, will move into special preparatory exercise.
Or maybe we can change it to with 3 steps with single leg takeoff over
Yes.
the hurdle.
Okay. Yes, that's more like it. Okay.
Yeah.
So just want to give that idea.
Yeah.
Again, don't be afraid. Again, it's the important part. If that is a technical movement for the pole vault, then that action goes there. If not, you can move it down to special preparatory exercise. So at least you still have that order in place.
Okay, Mr. Vera, that's mean even we do strength training, we also have to imitate the event.
Okay, if you have a very much closely related strength training, let's say you're using resistance, as long as the pole vault action is in that motion, yes, it is under special development exercise. When don't have the action, I mean there's no pole vault action at all, but you're still developing the strength, then you'll go under special preparatory exercise.
Okay,
So
clear.
when we come to the special development exercise and competition, it has to imitate the competition movement. Just to give the clarity.
Noted, sir.
Then when we do exercise, we know what we are trying to hit.
Okay, Vera.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Noted,
brother.
sir.
Vera.
Yeah.
Okay. May I add some?
Yeah, sure.
At some point, when we do the load organizations within the vertical line, the loading is okay at the vertical line. First warm up, and then training and cool down. The vertical line is okay, but when we look at the horizontal line, this first one, second one, first day, second day, third day, day 1, day 2, day 3, the loading are too close. Need more recovery.
Yes.
Yep. The athlete need more recovery. Here is leg, and there leg, and here leg and leg, and this is leg again. So maybe the leg is, the muscle is not so tired, but the neuron vascular is very tired.
If we apply for 1 session a day,
Yeah.
okay, right?
You know, okay.
Just once a day, okay.
Once a day is okay, but it's still like
Light,
you said,
medium, hard.
Yeah, so what we can do is
give more recovery.
Yes, orientation. So even if you have spacing out in terms of upper body and lower body focus, because pole vault will have a demand throughout the body, depending on how you're coming in. So again, what you can do is to oscillate between upper body focus, lower body focus, upper body focus, so that it gives the appropriate recovery. But if you think that you need to do them back to back, because in competition situations, you're going to have your qualification round followed by actual competition. Then you can do 2 days. Day 1, day 2 can be quite intense. Then day 3, you take a break. So you move day 3 as a recovery. Day 3 becomes day 4. Okay, you can see. So again, towards specific conditioning, what is the adaptation I'm looking for? Is it technical perfection? Because I want to ensure the athlete is able to go through that. And then we'll move into what I call real competition preparation. Because in some competitions, we're going to have qualification round and finals probably 1 day apart or immediately this evening, and then the following evening you're jumping. So depending on the schedule, you can also use your training routines to fit that purpose. Okay, I think you all are seasoned athletes. You all know the demand of moving from qualification round into actual competition. So bring that element across as well. Okay, so don't be afraid. Here we use a 3-day just to give an idea of orientation. But if you are comfortable, you should be able to move and provide sufficient recovery. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So then for the CE, the strength house squat, I think it should come to the light blue exercise as well. So you can remove one box up, the competition exercise. So the strength, half squat, will be pretty much at special preparatory exercise, not at that column. No, the one before that, up there. This is okay. Yes. the one
This
below.
one.
Yes, correct. You can remove the
Yeah.
entire thing if you don't need, so no worries. Yeah, okay. So you can keep it this way. Okay, so again, this is how you can put them together. Definitely, you can move like what Coach Ekovic mentioned, the horizontal loading. You can also provide more appropriate breaks if you think it's required. But definitely 2 days together if you want, and then third day should have a downsize. Okay, good. So thank you, Group 5 guys. Any questions from Group 5? Anything else?
No.
Okay, hopefully we are giving more clarity now that we're seeing it actually, that you can know how this are organizing itself.
Yeah, we got the idea.
Good,
Yep.
good. Okay, nice.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Group 5.
Vera.
Good idea.
So
Take
Thank
care,
you,
Mbak.
Coach. I will stop sharing now.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Can we have Group 6 then?
Okay, good evening, everyone, especially
evening.
to our lecturer and to all coaches and also. Yeah, let I share
Yes,
from
sure.
our group 6 slide. Okay, so this is how look for 3-day circle for middle distance event, which is include a variety of type training exercise. So roughly in day 1, so for general preparation warm up for day 1, so they have a hurdle mobility exercise, so which is consists of 3 sets over 8 hurdle. So after hurdle exercise, so we're going on focus for hill run, which is distance around 40 meter, 5 times 2 sets. So intensity maximum 100%. And after hill run, so the athlete take a bit long recovery. So after SPA workout, so they do 6 to 8 km continuous run. Okay. So for cooling down, part, so if they do barefoot jog on grass or ice bath. So for second day, so they have maybe for second day exercise. So I think also doing a dynamic stretching, which is consists of variety type of exercise. In between of exercise, 50 seconds. So after exercise, have 30 meter to 50 meter easy stride back to back for dynamic. So after athlete focus dynamic stretching, so they have a quality session in great workout. This is 200 meter, 4 times 2 sets. Okay, 100 to 105% growth pace. Okay, after finish the session, athlete do core stability and of course 30-minute regeneration. Okay, so for next, the third day, so this day is focused more on strength part and actually doing the muscle and joint activation with resistance band. Each set consists is 10 seconds per exercise, and then Bosu single leg balance for stability, and some of mini hurdle drill. After that, gym workout, focus more on power and power strength. And the last part is actually do core exercise and PNF stretching. So this roughly for training plan for 3 day of circle session.
Okay. Thank you, Jeremy and Group 6. Very nice flow in terms of the different exercises that you all have put through. So again, we can see that each of the boxes, the exercises is pretty much appropriate to what you are looking to have. The only one that we will probably look for as a cool down or as an exercise will be the core stability exercise. Could be on day 2, that's what I meant. It could replace with the regeneration. For regeneration, it has a little bit of what I call physiological demand. So again, when you are doing this exercise routine, okay, so in here for distance group, you can see they have put the core stabilization exercise as special preparatory exercise, and for regeneration, they have used as part of general exercise routine. So again, for distance, they have a slightly different orientation, so which is not so bad for day 2. So again, in terms of the flow, we have pretty much the idea behind the different boxes. Okay, so in terms of order, we are okay. In terms of intensity, it looks good. So just want to get clarification on day 3. You mentioned mini hurdle drills. Is it a running drill or is that something like that?
It's a short drill.
So is it running over hurdles, mini hurdles? Is it running over them?
Running over hurdle.
Okay, good. So again, pattern establishment, movement pattern for speed. So you're using mini hurdles as run through. And then, of course, you can see there's a nice strength. Okay, a good thing can do is, would you consideration move day 3 to be a recovery day, and then day 3 becoming day 4? Would that be will it be okay?
It means another more session.
Yes. So basically, you have 2 loads already because you got a hill work, you have your track speed workout. Maybe day 3 could become a recovery day. So and then day 3 work can become day 4 and maybe day 5 combination. Example. So will be good. Again, based on the load here, probably you can see whether the athlete requires that additional recovery. Okay, so again, very good, nicely put through. Again, if I'm not required to do a certain element of it, okay, maybe even if your core exercise, if you want to remove for day 3 and put a regeneration activity, you can also do that. So that way it allows promote what I call recovery for the muscles before that core activity can go to another day. Okay, just a suggestion. Okay, because of the amount of work you're doing, you need to also factor in what I call regeneration exercise, not just from the mobility, movement, ice bath, but also active work as well. Okay, Ken?
All right. So maybe from my group 6, anyone to
anybody else want to add on?
From my group 6? I think that's all, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, at least we see that you all have a very nice flow order. So again, use it to your benefit. And some times you can remove a particular work, not just that you have to fill it in, because if you find the athlete doesn't need that, then you can remove it and then keep to other available, what I call vertical loading. So again, look at the vertical loading and horizontal loading. If you find that it is too cluttered, don't be afraid to remove what is not important for the adaptation. Okay, so very important on that part. Just advice to everyone, not just here, but for everybody. So again, it's good to look at the vertical loading and horizontal loading. And if you find that if it is too much, then be what I call confidence to move that workout to another day or to another what I call duration. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, Jeremy. Okay, then can we have our final group, group 8?
Okay, good afternoon, lecturers.
Good afternoon.
Okay, allow me to share the screen. Is it visible? Can be seen, right? Can I?
Yes.
Okay.
Use Zoom Meet a bit, coach.
Come again?
Zoom Meet.
Okay, Zoom then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A very good afternoon, everyone. Okay, this is what we have discussed in our group 6. So before I proceed, I think one of my group members, I think Christabel will present today. Is it okay?
Okay, no problem,
Okay,
coach.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the work for group 8, long and the walk.
Mhm.
For under exercise objective of GPE warm up, we have the dynamic stretching, which is done systematically.
Mhm.
And the load would be 15 minutes. Drills and walking drills, 3 sets for this. Under SDE and CE work, we have circuit training, which we have here different exercises, free weights. First one is arm, this is the agonist. Example is push up, 2 legs, agonist, squats, 3rd trunk, agonist, sit up, sample. 4 arms, the agonist of number 1, which example is triceps dips. 5 for the legs, antagonist for number 2, which is a leg raise. Number 6, trunk, antagonist of number 3,
Sorry,
which
sorry.
is example is arc, back raise or back
Right.
arc.
Right, Arch.
And then for the full body exercise like burpees. So we have under load, the volume would be 3 sets of 8 times 30 seconds. Intensity would be high. And the rest between, no rest in between, and then rest between set would be 2 minutes.
Okay.
Under the objective of SPE work, we have here hill run, 500 meters. And load would be 5 times 500. The rest would be 8 minutes walk back or jog back.
Okay.
And then under GPE, which is the warm down, we have easy run or PNF. Under easy run, we have 10 to 15 minutes light jog, PNF, 15 minutes. Under day 2, we have dynamic stretching, 15 minutes, 15 minutes mini hurdle drills. And then under SDE, we have medicine ball throws. We have variations of that. Load would be 10 by 6 each type, 2 to 3 sets. So the load would be 3 to 4 kilograms. A standing throw, chest throw, knee throw, back throw,
Yeah, okay.
throw, high throw, twist and pass to partner, right to left and vice versa. And then under SPE work, we have the resistance or the harness, tire or weights. Under resistance, we have 5 by 60 meters. The rest would be 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then the warm down, easy run for 15 minutes. And then the we have the contract and slow stretch and antagonist contract. This would be 3 sets of 8 seconds and progressive, done progressively. Under day 3, we have under GPE, same dynamic stretching or activation for 15 minutes. We have the agility drills, 20 minutes for that. And then the STE and the CE work, we have the weight training. Also, targeting the upper, lower, and mid part for 6 types. Lightweight, more repetitions, and then the load would for intensity would be 60% and the rest is 1 minute. Under SPE work, we have interval runs like 10 by 1 kilometer at depending on the athlete's goal pace, and then the rest would be 3 minutes interval. And then under the warm down, easy run for 10 to 15 minutes, static stretching, partner stretching that would be within or 20 minutes for that.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Quick question to the group. Will be the orange box, okay, you're supposed to imitate the event. Remember, the orange box is supposed to be special development exercise and competition exercise. Will that mimic the movement, or the special preparatory work that you have indicated will mimic the event specific?
Looks like more preparing them, right? Sorry.
So what you all have to do is to
sorry, confused, I think. Okay.
Switch the box. That means the light blue box activities should come up.
So this one will go up, this one will go up, this one will come down.
All that will supposed to come down.
Oh, okay. Every time we switch these two things.
Yes. So remember, special development exercise and competition exercise must have the competition movement pattern, mimicking the patterns. So that's where your hill run, your interval runs will have that. While your circuit training, your medicine ball throw, and your weight training will have the muscle group that will be involved, but it will not mimic the activity, the events.
So just switch these two, right?
Just switch two.
Okay,
So these two correct. Okay.
I'll switch and I send. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, group. Okay.
No problem, no worries. I think good effort, definitely good effort. At least you can see the flow. It's just that the mixture of the terminology is always misinterpreted. Okay, again, question for in general for everybody in the group. Circuit training first or the run first? Which one will come first?
Run first, coach. Run first.
Run first, okay.
Yes.
And if you have a very strong hill run, after that, do you want to do what I call again volume-based work, or would you want to consider doing more static related activity? I mean, just an idea. So again, no right or wrong. So again, in terms of the circuit exercise and the run, if you're doing the run as a quite an intense, I believe, uphill runs, okay. Then after that, would you want your activity to be medium in terms of intensity, or you still want it to keep it high?
Low.
So again, what activities can you all incorporate here in terms of the exercises? Would it still be circuit training, or would you look into other aspect of it?
After the circuit, coach?
No, after the run, sorry. So if you have to do your hill run, okay, you finish your hill run, and then you will want to continue as a second element, you're doing your conditioning work, okay? So again, will it be a very high intense or not so high?
Not
Low.
so high, I think. Not so high.
I mean, I'm just asking. So again,
not so high.
up to you guys to okay. So again, what will be good is that the idea of the exercises are good, agonist, antagonist, layered. But if you have a very strong hill run, okay, again, it's a strength endurance work done already. Then would you want to do something else more, what I call less dynamic in action? So again, the idea is good, but again, the question is the dynamic element is still have to be there, or no need? You can organize it differently, or it means you come out with another set of strength exercise, which might not need to be dynamic in nature.
Okay.
So just a good
and more focused, coach, on the upper and core.
Yes, upper and core, definitely, because the legs are pretty much done. So you can focus on the upper body and the core muscles.
Yes.
Okay, just a quick sharing, at least we know. If I want to do a strength exercise after a run, the benefit of the strength gain will be better compared to doing the strength first and then the run. Okay, it's basically just to give you a bit of science behind it, how our body breaks down protein and how it helps. The duration of strength will last longer in terms of its effect. So by doing with an endurance, we probably might stop it. So if I have to do endurance and then if I have to do a strength, this strength benefit will continue until the next day, until I do a next activity. But if I were to do strength and then if I were to run, then straight away this run will cut this so-called benefit of the strength. So again, just for our guys here, for endurance guys, if you're planning to do strength work, especially I'm not talking about low intensity, but in terms of weight training, how you're placing it will also have a benefit in terms of the strength gain that you're looking for in your adaptation. Okay, this is some sharing. Okay, again, for recovery, PNF, contrast, slow stretch, and agonist are quite demanding neuromuscularly. So again, when you put that in, you want to see the whole routine, all the exercises, how much stress is given to the nervous system. Do I still want to include the neuromuscular PNF exercises there? So again, it's important to identify if you put a PNF, contrast, slow stretch, antagonist contraction, all these are very neuromuscular intense as well. So if you look through your activity, it's already there, then towards the later part of the day, do you still want to have it then there? Okay, or it could appear on your recovery day. So again, if I were to do day 1, day 2 as an activity, day 3 can become a recovery day, and whatever you have written in day 3 can become day 4. So all those PNF, those real what I call flexibility intense exercises can move into day 3 as part of recovery.
Vira?
Yeah, brother.
Still the same thing. I give suggestion for the last group. See if the organization of the training load for the vertical line is no problem, but for the horizontal line is more problem. See, this is strength 1, strength 2, strength 3, strength 4, strength 5, 3 days continuously. Yeah, it's very difficult for the athlete to have the good recovery. Yeah,
Coach,
my suggestion is get less load and then more recovery. Maybe recovery here and then you can do here, and also we have to concern about loading and recovery. But this is the same loading of the strength and neuromuscular 5 strength section in 3 days. It's very difficult for the athlete to do this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Coach, we were thinking this is a 7-day cycle, which is done altered every other day.
Yeah, this is day 1, day 2, and day 3.
Of the 7-day cycle. Of the 7-day
Day
cycle.
1, day 2, and day 3. You must have 1 day recovery.
Yes, coach.
Okay.
That's what we were
Okay, thank
thinking.
you.
Like day 1 for
Yeah.
Monday, day 2 for
Yeah.
Wednesday, day 3 for
Okay,
Friday.
okay.
Then
Okay,
Yes.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yes, coach.
Okay, good. So yeah, like I said, that will always be us as a reminder for all of us is to look from the two aspect, from the vertical loading and from the horizontal loading. So that helps us to identify as well. I think in our level 1, we have that inverted the pyramid, where remember we have the level of fatigue. We start with speed coordination, speed strength. As we come down to the endurance, if you can remember your volume, intensity, load module, and we have quite a good chart. We can actually use them as your guide as well as you are preparing all your vertical and horizontal loading. Okay, good. We can see that pretty much it's quite well organized and well put together. So again, just be mindful of how we are putting them together and how much we want to take off. So again, as coaches, sometimes it's very important that we must have the courage to remove a certain element of it and move it somewhere else if you find that it is too demanding for the athlete. Okay, so that to give what I call the appropriate adaptation we're looking for. Okay. Okay, thank you, Group 8.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the group members.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you can stop sharing. Okay, I think what we have seen over the last 2 days, it is quite encouraging to know that many of you have quite good ideas around how your event groups and your event can be prepared. And hopefully the sharing we had over the last 2 days, even 3 days today, will help in terms of giving you a bit more confidence in terms of how to organize the strength and conditioning elements that can contribute to your athletes' well-being. And again, be courageous enough to know that where is the adaptation needed and whether this exercise will give me that adaptation I'm looking for. If not, then I move back out. That means I slow down, I take that element out. Again, remember, less is more. So it's not how much I'm writing, despite my event group. So again, it is how much is the athlete is able to perform with that load. Okay, Ken. With that, I think I'll let Mr. Ekawait and Mr. Ria to join in. Mr. Ekawait, anything else you want to share?
Just a little. Since first day until today, I think this group is one of the best group I ever seen because it's a lot of former athletes and a senior coach. Then they can share lots of idea of training, and the system we have give you is quite easy to organize the training program. Then I think not from me and Vira, all of you can learn a lot. Not only from the lecturers, you can learn from your friends in the group too. We, it means Mr. Ria, Vira, and me, and I also can learn from you. We are sharing the idea. We are not lecturing. It's good to have the activity like this, and interactive of the group is very well. Thank you very much.
Mbak Dia, silakan Mbak Dia.
Oh. Okay, so we finally come to the end of the webinar with 3 days very fruitful programs, and hope that we can apply and get the knowledge of this event. So for conclusion, we would like to ask Mr. Ria Lumintuarso, SADC Jakarta Director, to close this webinar. Pak Ria,
thank you, Mbak Dia. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all the coaches. Dear our lecturer, Mr. Vira and Mr. Ekawait, I think we all very happy to have this session of the workshop. So I can see that day by day you are very eagerly to do the plan and also the strength and conditioning exercises. And I see also, I agree with Mr. Ekawait that this is very easy to manage you because a lot of you are very experienced. And some of you maybe just start, but you can learn each other. And I think the group build up is also very good. You learn each other, you set up the result of the planning is very well. And of course, this is just start for ADC to give you chance to work together. But in the future, I do hope that we can learn directly on site or face to face. That means we are more challenged to have the free discussion. And because we have more time, normally with the face-to-face, we can have 5 or 6 days, but now we have only 3 days. And I know still not enough for you to discuss and to decide what actually you have to do. But at least Mr. Wira and Mr. Ekawit give you the basics, give you the reason why you do this, why you did this. And after the discussion, I think everything is more clear. And I do hope that as an athletic coach, you will do the strength and conditioning in touch with the technical knowledge in athletics. And even you can handle also another sport if you want, because the strength and conditioning is used for every sport. It's not only athletic, not only dynamic sport, but also static sport like archery, like another sport. So like Mr. Ekawit actually also train the strength and conditioning for tennis, for golf, for archery. So there's too many things he can do for the sport. And I think in the career, you can free to do, but the important is athletic. The first is athletic because we are working in athletic to develop track and field in our world. So we are RDC Jakarta very happy to have you during the 3 days, and you are very eager to do, and you are very active. And especially Ms. Riastusi always gave you guideline and take the group and take your name, change your name if your name is not correct. So it's very busy.
Thank you, Ibu.
And also Mr. Dwi is always here, and Mr. Adi to provide you everything for the IT. So again, thank you very much for Wira and Eka for hardworking and smart working. That means make us is very easy to learn something. And hopefully, because we will do another exercise, another workshop, maybe in 25th or 26th to 28th for the training plan. Of course, you will come. Yeah.
Sorry, but 23rd up to 25.
Oh, 23rd up to 25. Yeah, so welcome for you if you want to join. I mean, I want to be maybe the participant if your federation still want you to do, or maybe if you want to observe. Actually, we invite again Mr. Wira and Mr. Eka, but the federation say Mr. Wira have no time and Mr. Eka also very busy. So we invite our lecturer from Paraguay. This is Mr. Thomas. I think you know him by having the last webinar for the strength and conditioning, but he will come to join us. And also Mr. Nair, our chief coach from India. I think Mr. Farnender Kumar working together with him. And also another coaches from India, Isita also. And the other one is from Pakistan, Mr. Talha Mansur. I think our friend from Pakistan know Mr. Talha already. He's from academic background, but he's very smart, and he's also lecturer. When I met him in Korea, I educate the lecture, and Mr. Talha is one of the best lecturer. So I do hope you enjoy the session and you develop your knowledge and experience, and also your skill to develop the training for strength and conditioning, or how to make the session and maybe microcycle and maybe in general plan. Again, thank you very much for your contribution and you active during the session, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you, Ibu Ria. Okay. I give back the time to you. Thank you.
Ibu Ria, can I have 5 minutes just to share with
Sure. You even have more minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
sure.
You're not finished yet, right?
I haven't finished. This one I need to do promotion work. Okay. Good evening, coaches.
That's we are waiting for.
Okay, good evening, coaches. Again, we have mentioned by Mr. Ria that they are working on to seeing how we can all come to face in terms of our learning, not just from the online version. So in that aspect, we have a Southeast Asian Athletics Coaches Association and South Asia Coaches Association, where we are trying to put some activities in support of what both Asian Athletics and ADC Jakarta is trying to do. So we have a proposal that to have a online workshop, which means on site. That means we see each other face to face, not through camera. That we are planning. The proposal is this. we're talking about performance management, where injury prevention strategies in athletics. This will be a 3-day workshop where it is going to be supported by both Asian AA and ADC Jakarta. And our proposed location will be in Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, so the 3 days is where we will have introduction of Mr. Yok Teichmann, who has also been a contributor to our workshops in ADC, together with probably Mr. Ekawit, myself, and Mr. Ria, to provide the practical element of learning, because I think it will be more interactive when we actually see each other face to face, and we can come out with ideas immediately, especially when you have a lot of what I call questions and also interactions to make. So this is the orientation of idea. So again, we are planning on this because it is a event that is not supported but not 100% sponsored. So again, for participants, this will be the information I can share with you at the moment. So as a participant, if you are planning to take part, there's a few things that you will be bearing yourself. It means you'll be paying yourself. One of it is definitely the flight fee. That means you're coming in and out of Bangkok. Any transportation will be needed for you to make your way to the accommodation, back to the hotel. And for now, meals, but again, we are working on it. Let's see whether if during the workshop, the meals can be supported as well. Okay, so that will be pretty much what is the participants will be taking on. Asian AA or Asian Athletics has kindly extended their support to give the accommodation. So the accommodation will be paid or will be supported by Asian AA. So because we're doing this for the first time, we also are trying to be on our own to see how we can facilitate and see how this program can grow. So we are targeting for about 20 participants for this workshop. Again, based on the feedback, we will see from there how we can actually enhance the program. Okay, so again, this is for you guys to have a consideration. I will share these details in our WhatsApp group, and also probably a short, what I call Google form to find what is will be your interest taking it up. So it also gives us some time to prepare if there's a strong indication that you guys will be taking it up. Okay. Thank you, Priya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pak Vira. So hope that this program can be conducted, because this is it's already a long time that we didn't have a purchase meeting face to face. We have previously only online. Okay, so dear respected coaches, we will share your we will provide the e-certificate, and your e-certificate will be shared to our group, so you can download it and you can print it out. So of course, the e-certificates will be provided for the full attended participants, and also we will share the evaluation, participant evaluation. I will share it to the group. So please kindly fill in the form and return back to ADC, whether through the emails or through the WhatsApp group. I will share the detail on the group. Okay, so before we close this class, we would like Adi to make a group photo. Adi. So everyone should be on the video mode.
Yeah, at least show your faces. It'll be nice.
Mr. Ramprasad, Mr. Samsung, Mr. Ramprasad, your face, please. Your handsome face, please. Pak Adi, ready?
Yes, finish.
Finish. Okay, I can feel. Okay, then. So thank you so much for your cooperation, and see you sometimes maybe on the coaches meeting, the upcoming coaches meeting in Bangkok. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Ibu. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye bye, coaches.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye, coaches. Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Coaches.
See you guys.
See you
For all
again.
participants for all let's run.
Thank you very much, coaches and lecturers.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice day.
Welcome. You too. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu.
Thank you, Pak Muru.
Thank you, everyone. Thank
Ya, Pak.
Selamat Raya.
Oh ya, terima kasih.
See you.
Thank you, Pak.
Selamat pagi.
Oh, see you, Mr. Tutun.
Thank you, sure, ma'am. Bye.
See you.
See you, Mr. Eduardo.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Terima kasih, Bu Ria.
Sama-sama, Pak Mursalim. Sampai ketemu kita.
Salam sejahtera pada semua dan saya mengucapkan selamat raya pada all the Muslim friends.
Thank you, Pak Syan.
Selamat
Thank you, Pak
pagi.
Syan.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih, Pak Syan.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ibu Ria, Dwi, and Adi, for the great support. I think without you guys, it will be
Welcome.
quite difficult to organize our breakout rooms. So very much appreciated all the support that's given to us to make this as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, Pak, the coaches meeting will be happen.
Yes, hopefully. Let's see how
We
it
work on
progress.
it.
We'll work on it. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. At least we have a green line. Green light
Yes.
as well.
At the moment, yes. So I'm trying to hold on to it.
After a long time.
Yes. So that's why I'm trying to.
Sure, ma'am.
Whether we
May
can
I
work
ask ADC Jakarta email?
Hey,
Uh,
thank you,
I,
Eduardo.
I will share it. I will share it in the group because you have to return the evaluation to the email.
Okay.
I will share it, Coach. I will share it, Coach Eduardo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Ira, thank you very much again.
No problem, brother. It's always a
Yeah.
pleasure, an opportunity to help and work with ADC.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Good. Have a good all I call rest of the day.
Okay.
Have a good breakfast and Selamat Raya.
Yeah, thank you.
Terima kasih.
And, we will see everybody soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Ira.
Okay.
Take care.
By God
Take care.
grace.
Bye.
God bless. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Pak Muru,
Yeah,
you
leaving,
would like to
leaving.
say something?
No, it's
You would
okay.
like to say something?
Thanks a lot.
Welcome.